Hey playa, have you ever wanted to get a girl to like you without you even trying? This is something I've done 3 times before in my life, so I want to share my experiences, what I learned, and how you can do exactly what I did.
This is the Josh Beats, you're watching the Josh Beat.
For those of you that are new here, my name is Josh, and every single Monday through Friday, I make videos sharing tips, ideas, and stories teaching you how to be your best self. So if you want to learn and grow, hit the subscribe button and make sure to click on the notification bell. Now I know what you're looking for, short, quick, and easy action steps. You want to know what to do so that you don't have to do anything, so that you can set up everything in place so that the girls come to you. And that's kind of what happened to me. In the beginning, I wasn't really looking for anyone. This happened when I started wrestling with my friends. We would meet up every week to go to the park, we would wrestle, and just in the nature of being there, I ended up attracting girls. How, you might ask? Well, this is exactly what I did. You see, every single week we would meet up and we'd put on a different wrestling show. I was one of the people that kind of helped manage the show. I would write the script, I would organize the matches, I would tell people what to do, I would record. Basically, I was the head person in charge. I helped put the whole show together. So I was constantly running around talking to people, helping give them direction. Usually, it ended up being a pretty stressful environment for me. I was so focused on every little detail while everyone else kind of just focused on their match, what they were doing, and just hung out the rest of the time. I was never the person that got to go to 7-Eleven or got to go get food or even got to leave early. Because I was the one putting the entire show together, I had to be on top of every single detail. But when you're the head person in charge, people tend to look up to you. People tend to watch you from a distance and go, wow, that person has it all together. Usually what would happen is people would invite their friends, different guys and girls, to just come watch the show and hang out. So there were plenty of girls that were around, but I just wasn't paying attention to any of them because I had my focus, which was putting this show together. Now for the other guys, every time a new girl came around, they would swarm her. They would start talking to her and flirting with her and asking her out. And I think over time, the girls kind of got annoyed with that. They got annoyed with the fact that all these guys were approaching them. But there was one guy that wasn't talking to them, that wasn't even acknowledging them. And that was me over in the distance. Well, there was one girl in particular that was super impressed with the fact that I was putting this whole show together, that I was telling people what to do and I was helping them kind of work towards putting together really awesome matches. And that was something that was super attractive to her. She liked seeing a leader lead. So she tapped on one of our mutual friends' shoulders and told her, hey, can you let Josh know that I like him? That girl ended up walking over to me, tapped me on the shoulders while I was sitting there writing out all the matches, doing all that stuff, and said, hey, guess what? My friend really likes you. And my response was like, oh, that's awesome. Who is your friend? And from there, she just put her on blast. She just turned towards the girl, pointed a finger and said, her over there, she likes you. So I proceeded to walk over to the girl, introduce myself and said, hey, listen, I gotta put this show together, but afterwards, if you wanna hang out, we could spend some time, get to know each other better, and just see where things go from there. With that type of response, she was pulled in even more because I was showing her that I was confident and I wasn't desperate. I was gonna make time for her, but I had priorities, and that was something that she highly admired about me. Things led on from there, but that's a story for a different day. Now that led to the confidence I had in the second situation, where I was no longer recording wrestling with my friends anymore. Now we were doing short skits on YouTube, and in having skits, we needed people to be a part of it. So I made it my duty to reach out to people that I was semi-friends with to kind of rebuild connections to bring them on board. Now this happened well after my college days, so the girls that I knew from high school and college were only Facebook friends of mine. I didn't really keep a lot of communication with them. We just kind of knew of each other and each other's lives through Facebook. Well, every time me and my friends met up to record, I then became that guy who would reach out to people from the past just to reconnect with them, to get comfortable so that they can be a part of our skits. And what was really cool about this was recording YouTube skits was something me and my friends were passionate about. So whenever I reached out to people from the past and told them about what we were doing and why I wanted them to be a part of it, they got excited too because they fed off my energy. Well, as the story goes, I reached out to one girl in particular that I was Facebook friends with, started to talk to her more, and invited her to be a part of our skits, and the same kind of effect happened. In seeing me take the leadership role and kind of help manage the skit, record it, put it together, put it online, and just kind of see that whole process through, she was thoroughly impressed with who I was. Was I doing something super impressive? No, not really. We were just recording YouTube skits, but the fact that I was confident enough to reach out to her, to invite her over, to talk to her, to kind of rebuild that connection, and then for her to see me in action doing something that I loved was super impressive for her and made her attracted to me. Once I had rebuilt that bridge with her, it then became so much easier for me to ask her to hang out one-on-one. Now, what happened from there is a story for another day, but I think the lesson you can really learn from this is use the things that you're doing in life, the things that you're passionate about, to be opportunities to include people you want to bring back into your life. So if there's a girl that you like and you want to start talking to her, rebuild that connection, find something you love and involve her in it. And that leads me to the third story, which I had somewhat of a hand in, but basically all the work was done by one of my friends. And that was a mutual friend that me and this other girl had. And that mutual friend was the one who talked me up to her. She told this girl about all the stuff I was passionate about, recording movies and skits and doing things with my friends and just being a leader overall. And it was the fact that she talked me up to her that helped that girl become warmed up to me. So when I finally did talk to her, we were already on the same page because we knew enough about each other. And honestly, when we first started talking, we skipped all the small pleasantries and we jumped right into conversation. And that was mainly because my friend did a great job as my wingman. She really talked me up and made me sound like an exciting person to talk to this girl. So when the girl finally did meet me, I just had to deliver. And that's why having a good wingman is so important. A wingman can help take a lot of the legwork off of you having to kind of start that initial conversation. A wingman can build you up. They're like a movie trailer to your movie. And as the movie, you just need to deliver when the person comes to watch it. And the funny thing is, when I finally met that girl, my friend wasn't even there. Me and the girl just happened to be at the same bar at the same time. And my friend had already put in the work that she didn't even need to be there to kind of handhold us and bring us together. And that night, things went great between me and that girl. Now, how they played out after that was a little bit more rocky, and I'll link that video up over here where I go more in detail on that story. But ultimately, what I learned from that experience was having a good wingman, having someone that can talk up your best attributes, can really make it a whole lot easier for you to just kind of step into place and be yourself around the person that you like. Now, in each of these situations, these girls ended up liking me because I was confident in my own abilities and I was confident in the things I liked. I wasn't trying my hardest to get them to like me. I wasn't trying to do everything I could to win them over. Instead, I was just being myself around them. And that's what drew them to me in the first place. But now I want to know, what do you think? What's holding you back from bringing your crush into your world? From having your crush see you do the things that you love to do? Leave your comments down below and we'll talk about it. The learning doesn't end there though. If you want to learn more about my experiences, check out my book, Embracing the Awkward. It's part my stories and part my advice and tips on how to succeed at school, life, and relationships. Also, tap on the playlist right there on your screen to watch more of my life stories. These are my different dating experiences, my dealings with failure, everything I've encountered. I'm putting it out there for you guys. On that note, guys, I'll catch you tomorrow. As always, love and peace.